Hi, I'm Karen, and I am happy to do Pilates with you today. 45 minutes. We're going to be working our core. We're going to be increasing your flexibility and your balance, and also improving posture, all with just your body weight and a mat. And like I like to say, I think I said it later on in the video as well, your smile always helps. A good attitude, knowing before you go into this, just take a deep breath and realize you have chosen to take 45 minutes to take care of yourself, to decrease your chance of injury, to help with a better posture. Who doesn't want to have a better posture? As we mature, we tend to kind of do this, and the belly is out and the shoulders are forward and the chest is too tight and the upper back is tight. We want to open up that posture, right? A better posture not only looks better, but it does help you to have a less chance of injury, okay? So just put everything to the side. Let's focus on you and what's best for you during these 45 minutes. In other words, if we're doing an exercise that hurts a joint, especially like in your knee, your low back, your shoulder, your neck, feel free to modify. I show you modifications, but if you need to completely rest or do a different, one of your favorite exercises, that's fine, okay? This is your class. So this is a Zoom class that I videoed. So when I'm facing the camera and I say left or right, either do what you see me doing or what you hear me saying. But either way, you're going to be balanced in the end. We do both sides, all right? So again, put everything to the side, deep breath. This is for you. Here we go. Welcome to Pilates, you guys. So glad you are here today. If you're on Zoom, let's make sure you guys can hear and see me, okay? Yeah. All right, so all you need today is your body weight and a mat. I would suggest water and a smile. Always helps as well. All right, so let's go ahead and come to the front of your mat. Your feet are hip width apart. You're gonna engage your abdominals and walk those fingertips down. And we're gonna hold on to our elbows and just very gently rock yourself from side to side. I want you to feel the length down the back of those legs. Make sure those abdominals are engaged. And for Pilates, we'll breathe in through our nose and out through your mouth. And really think about your center. Not only your abdominals, but from the collarbone down to the middle of those thighs. Working all those stabilizing muscles today. So let's come on over to the right. Gently nose towards that right knee. And on your exhale, let's look up to the ceiling, roll that right shoulder open and take a breath. And let's make our way over to the left. Nose towards that left knee, take a breath. And then left arm up, glance up to the ceiling, rolling that left shoulder open. Good, and on your exhale, let's walk those feet closer to each other. And we're gonna lunge back one foot and then the other. So you are in an upper push-up position. You can have your knees on the mat, abs are definitely engaged, and your wrists are below your shoulders. Let's do 2 great push-ups. Now let's walk our hands back to our feet. And let's go ahead and take your right toes up to the ceiling. You're going to take a second to bring your nose towards that left knee. And then just the best that you can, you're going to raise yourself up with that strong left thigh. Bring your hands to your hips and that right knee up. Let's bring those toes up for 4, 3, trying to not lean back as we straighten the leg. And 1, you're gonna bring the right leg behind you, abs are engaged, just take a breath. We're gonna bring those fingertips down. Again, you're just doing the best you can, guys. Balance is not easy for anybody. Nose towards that knee, feet together, and we're gonna walk our hands out. We're gonna bring those forearms down to the mat. You're gonna bring your right forearm up and down, looking all the way up to the ceiling and pausing, and then bringing it back down. Same thing from your knees. anytime you need to. 2 more times. Good, let's do that 1 more time. And then let's just hold this plank for 8 counts. Abs lifted up, knees down when you need to. 2 and good. So knees apart, big toes together, breathe and sit yourself back. Give yourself a nice cat-cow stretch, glancing up to the ceiling. And let's do that same thing 1 more time. Wrists below your shoulders. Give yourself 2 great push-ups. Let's walk those hands back to your feet. And same leg, we're going to take that right leg up. We're going to take our nose towards that left knee and take a breath. And then very strong left thigh. We're going to do the best we can with balance. Not easy. Hands on the hips and right knee up with those toes coming up. For 4, we're not leaning back. 3, trying to not shrug our shoulders as well. 2 and 1. Helps if you find a spot you're staring at. Now let's take that right leg back. Engage those abdominals, take a breath. And then very slowly, fingertips come down. Every time we wiggle and kind of catch ourselves, those core muscles working. So reach those right toes to the sky again. Feet together and let's walk our hands out. Let's bring those forearms down, engage your middle and right arm coming up and down. For 4 and 3, rolling that right hip open. 2, remember to bring your knees down when you need to. 1 more. And then let's hold the plank, shoulders away from our ears for 8, 6, 4, and good. Knees apart, big toes together, breathe and sit it back. And give yourself a nice cat-cow stretch. Glancing up to the ceiling. And good. All right, we're gonna tuck our toes under and come to a forward fold again. Just kind of let your head hang down and lift those toes up. And then engage your abdominals. Let's roll up nice and slow. Shoulders roll away from the ears. And we're gonna do some squats, lifting your right leg up and down, okay? So you want those feet to stay a good distance apart. As we get more tired, our feet creep closer together, and that means our right side of the obliques and outer thigh don't have to work as much. So let's try to keep the feet far apart. Bend those knees and hips, take your right leg and lift and hold. Same leg, same leg. So keeping those legs far apart is gonna make the right outer thigh as well as the right side of the obliques work harder. And you wanna try to pause for a second as you lift that right leg. For 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Let's hold the last one and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shoulders back. Let's bring those feet together. We're going to stretch down your right side. So I'm videoing this class. This would be a great one to earmark when you're traveling because all you need is a mat. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale a little bit deeper, same side. Press the right foot down. Just rest your head to the left. Good. All right, let's bring your right leg in front into a lunge. Left toes are behind you and that left heel is up, okay? So I want you to swing through, lift and hold for a second. Lean back and stretch. Swing through, lift and hold for a second. Good, lean back and stretch. Swing through and hold. And lean it back. 3 more times, you guys. Good, lean back. Hip flexor, left hip flexor really gets a good stretch here. 2 more. And 1 more time, you guys. And really lean back. Good, let's bring those hands down. Bring your right foot back. Abs are engaged, and I want you to slowly come down to the mat, not leading with the hips, but your knees down when you need to. So 8, 7, hug the sides if you can. And good, reach into Superman. Feet are up off the ground, but my neck is not arched up. My head, just that natural extension of the spine. Arms down to the side. Use your mid-back muscles to lift a little bit. As the arms are slowly moving, think about your abdominals. Are you lifting up that belly button? 2 more. 1 more. And let's rest your forehead on your hands, rest your feet, relax your glutes and breathe. Good. Palms underneath those shoulders. Engage your abdominals. Press back up to your knees. Bring the knees up if you'd like. We're going to come down 1 more time. Abs are engaged. Hug those sides. 8, 7, 3, and good. Reach long. Superman. Arms to the sides. So slow and controlled movements, really engage your middle. Last 2. Last 1. Good, let's rest the forehead again, relax your glutes, rest your feet and breathe. Hands underneath the shoulders. Lift into Cobra just to give that middle a good stretch. We don't want the head to collapse. Lift that head up. Bring your knees apart, big toes together, sit it back and breathe. Rest your forehead and the middle of the chest just surrenders towards the mat. Good, come on up and give yourself a couple cat-cow stretches. Keep breathing 1 more time. Awesome. All right, let's have a seat at the front of your mat, please. So we're going to be doing right leg circles from the sitting position, okay? It works the muscles a little differently. If it's uncomfortable, you're more than welcome to lay down. I want you to engage your abdominals. Think about that Pilates scoop first. Now you can do this just with the right leg, or you can do this with both. Slowly for 8. Watch out for the low back. Please put that left foot down when you need to. Good, this is 6. And 5. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more time. Let's put the soles of the feet together, far away from you. Exhale, walk the hands towards the toes and just allow your chest to sink. Good. All right, so make sure you've got room behind you to roll back. Let's walk the hands towards your ankles or your feet and just bend the elbows, gently press the backs of the knees down. So let's roll slowly down, shoulders relaxed, engage your abdominals, keep that nice open chest, and make sure your thighs relaxed and you're breathing. You're not holding your breath. So we're going to do banana split roll to the right. As you roll to the right, we're going to add a side crunch, okay? If you need to modify any of this by just taking out part of the move, please be sure to do that. So I'm going to modify by keeping my head on the mat. Okay, if it doesn't hurt your neck and you want to keep that head up the whole time, you're welcome to do that. Engage your abdominals. Here's your banana. Here's your split. Roll to your right. Do a side crunch. Roll back to banana. Split. Roll to the right, engage those abdominals, and crunch. Good, slow and controlled. Look, we could even do that split with one foot on the ground. Roll to that right side crunch. Use the left side of the obliques to lift. And don't forget that smile, it really does come in handy. And to the right, nice crunch. Let's try 4 more of those. You take a break when you need to. From that middle, roll and do a side crunch. Good. How about 3 more times? Keep breathing. How about 2 more? I hope you feel that middle having to work. Woo! 1 more time, you guys. Slow and controlled. And crunch. Good. Let's stay on our side. Lay on your right arm and just bend your knees. Take a breath. Let's come on up. You're going to keep your feet on your left side and notice how my right foot is on my right thigh. I'm going to take my right arm and reach. And I'm going to take my right hand down, my right knee down. I'm going to extend my left arm over the ear, just let it hang. Nice left side stretch. Good, I'm going to come into on my hands and knees and just arch up into my cat stretch. Glance to the ceiling. So let's start with our 2 push-ups again. Engage your abdominals, make sure wrists are below your shoulders, chest leading, and go. I'm going to walk my hands back to my feet. And I'm going to take my left toes up to the ceiling. Nose towards that right knee, left toes reach. I'm going to use my strong right thigh to lift myself up. Wobbling a little bit is fine. That core has to work. Left toes up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's reach the left toes back. Engage your abdominals. Take a breath. Fingertips slowly down. Nose towards the knee, left toes reach. And feet down. I'm going to walk my hands out. Come down to my forearms. And my left forearm's going to come up and down. Feel free to bring the knees to the mat when you need to. But just do these plankaboos on your left side. Slow and controlled. The good core work many times comes in transitioning from one part of the move to the next. So don't rush. 1 more. And let's hold for 8, shoulders back. 4, you want that round in your upper back to press down. So let's go ahead and stretch. So you can stay in your child's pose for a second. When you're in your plank, you don't want that round in your upper and mid back. You want to try to, if you push your shoulder blades away from the ears, your core is going to have to work it even more. Let's come up to those hands and knees, nice cat stretch. And glance to the ceiling. Good, let's do those 2 push-ups. Engage your middle nice and strong, chest leading, 2 push-ups. Walk those hands back to your feet. Make sure you're not holding your breath. And left toes reach. Nose towards that right knee. Straightest right leg as you can. Strong right thigh is gonna lift us up. Shoulders down. Left knee up. Toes up. For 4. 3, similar to yoga, Pilates is a practice. It's not a perfect. Left toes back, you're doing the best that you can. Let's slowly bring fingertips down. Keep breathing. Chin down, nose to the right knee, left toes up. Feet together, let's walk it out. Come on down to those forearms. Keep the abs engaged. Knees down when you need to. Left arm up. For 4, slowly bring it down. This is 3. Really engage that center. Fight gravity, lifting those abs up. 1 more, guys. And let's hold shoulders back for 8, 6, 4, and good. Woo, knees apart, big toes together, rest your forehead. Give yourself a nice cat-cow stretch again. Glancing up. Good, we're gonna go ahead and tuck those toes under and come to a forward fold. Nose towards those knees, lift the tailbone up and breathe. And then let's roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Really scoop that belly button in. Shoulders back. All right, reminders to keep those feet far apart. We want the rib cage and hip bone, all these muscles down the sides as well as the outer thigh are gonna work, okay? More tired we get, this is what's gonna happen. Keep them out. So we're gonna squat, that head and chest are up, left leg up. Good. And lift. So remember, you're holding it up there for just a second each time. Keep those abs engaged as you squat. If the abs are not engaged, that low back is very vulnerable. It's actually how I hurt my back one time. So make sure we don't think about engaging our abdominals the whole time. But as you squat, you don't want to hurt that back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that last one, and crunch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Shoulders back, feet walk together, left arm up, stretch down that side, right hand grabs the wrist, just rest your head and breathe. Lengthen all the way down that left side. Good. All right, guys, we're going to take that left leg in front, right toes behind you, tuck the pelvis under, let's lean back, swing through, lift and hold. Try to not roll open, try to keep that belly button facing the mat. Lunge and lean back, Swing through, right leg out and hold. And lunge and lean back. Good. Swing through, lift it up, pause. Good, lunge, lean back. We got 3 more. Lean it back, we got 2 more. Let's do that one more time. Good, lean it back. Let's bring those palms down. Left foot back. Let's keep our knees and feet together. Let's clasp those fingertips. Gently pull your shoulder blades down. Lift those hands a little bit. If you want to, fold forward, fingertips up. And then let's all release the fingers, arms at our sides. Just let the shoulders relax as you're folded forward. Good. All right, let's have a seat at the front of the mat. And let's go ahead and do our left leg circles. So, again, we're up here. If you'd rather lay down and do them, that's fine. Left leg can circle or both. So abs engaged all the way around to the left. Notice how I lean back as those legs get closer to the ground. Good. That's number 4 of 8 with your smile. Good, here's number 6. 7, right foot down whenever you need to. 1 more. Awesome. Woo! Feet a little farther away from you. Let's walk the hands towards the toes. Exhale, sink down and stretch. Good. Let's come on to the front of the mat. And walk our hands towards the ankles or feet and just let the chest sink towards your thighs, gently pulling those elbows down. Good. Shoulder blades in your imaginary back pockets. Thighs relaxed, making the abs work. Keep breathing. All right, let's do that banana split roll. We're going to the left side this time. Modify as you need to. 1 foot on the ground. You do what you need to do. So abs engaged. Let's come into that banana. There's your split. Roll to the left. Nice crunch. Come on to the back. Split. Roll to the left and crunch. Good. Don't rush through, guys. Like I said, a lot of the good core work comes as you transition from one part of that move to the next. Don't rush through. You got it. Let's do 4 more. Awesome. Let's do 3 more. Don't rush. Woo. Hope you're feeling this work like I am. 2 more times. So good for you guys. 1 more. And crunch. Good. Let's lie on that left side. Keep those knees bent, your left arm's your pillow. Just take a breath. Now let's come on up. sitting on your left hip and you want your feet on your right. Notice how my left foot is against that right thigh. Left arm reaches. And I'm going to take that left hand to the mat, left knee to the mat, and allow my right arm to just hang to stretch that right side. Good, let's come to your hands and knees. Nice cat stretch. And glance to the ceiling. Good, come to that upper push-up position. Let's take 8 counts to go down. Make sure the abs are lifted the whole time. 8, 7, 6, 4, and 1. Reach into Superman. Engage your abdominals. Upper push-up position. Come down for 8. You're welcome to come to knees or toes. Hug the sides. 8. Good, Superman. Press to that upper push-up position. 4 more times. Wrists below the shoulders, hugging the sides. And Superman, abs are engaged. Press up to those knees. You got 3 more times. Hug those sides. Keep the abs lifted. Good. 2 more times, you guys. Hug those sides. Last one. Hug those sides. Good, Superman. Bring the arms to the sides. Clasp your fingertips. Gently pull the arms straight. Shoulder blades in your back pockets. Hands are slightly off your backside. Abs are engaged. Exhale, release the fingers. Rest everything, turn to the right. Let those shoulders just flop. Glutes are relaxed. Glance to your left, and again, rest everything. Good, let's come to the forearms. Last thing in our plank position, and then we'll stretch our shoulders. So we're gonna take turns tapping our toes out to the side and reaching straight in front of us with our fingertips. So come up to your plank, knees down or not, your choice completely. Right toes, left toes. Right hand, left hand. Right toes, left toes. Right hand reach as far as you can, and left. Go through it 2 more times. Right toes, left toes. Right fingers, woo, and left. Last time, right toes and left. Right fingers and left. Awesome. Lay down. Take a breath. Let's stretch our shoulders as well as our chest. Right arm, I'm going to move my timer here so I don't kick it. Right arm straight out to the side, palm down. Roll to your right. Take your left knee, bend it. Place the foot behind you. Left hand at your low back. And those right fingertips can walk a little closer to shoulder height. Make sure your head is rested on the mat. And your left toes could even walk farther behind you to kind of open up this hip. Take a deep breath in and out. Roll to your stomach. And let's go ahead and take that left arm, palm down, straight out. Rest on the left side of the face as you roll left. Right knee bends to push the foot behind you. Right hand at your low back. Take a deep breath in and out. One more deep cleansing breath here. Let's untwist. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Lift into a cobra, opening up that chest. And now as you come to your hands and knees, I want you to bring your knees and feet parallel with each other. So feet are not together. I want you to keep your hips in the air. Walk those fingertips out. Rest your forehead. And let the middle of the chest and your underarms sink to the mat. Slowly come to your forearms. And let's tuck those toes under, lift those hips up, walk the toes a little closer to your elbows, and take your forearms, press yourself back. Stretching the back of those legs. Very good. Back to your knees. And let's go ahead and have a seat at the front of your mat, please. So we're going to come into our V-sit. I want you to bring your shoulders down and open up the chest. Abs are engaged. So this could be your V-sit. This could be your V-sit or both legs. Little kicks for 4, 3, 2. Now lift those hips, roll it back, very controlled. Come on up, shoulders down. 4, you don't have to do the kicks if you don't want to. And as you roll back, modified, hold on to those legs. All right, you're deciding. 4, 3, 2, 1. Strong, roll it back. Come on up. 4, 3, come on back. 2 more times. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 4, 3, 2, and good. Woo! Come on back here. Exhale, shoulders down. Just hug those knees into your chest. Shoulders down. As you look over one shoulder, gently look over the other shoulder. Big, deep breaths. Very good. All right, let's take those legs straight up. Let's engage those abdominals. We're going to do some scissors. I'd like you to turn your legs out so your heels are together, toes are apart. Don't flex the feet hard. You're going to get a foot cramp. We don't want that. We want to pulse and pulse. If you need more support, you can take those arms out to the sides. If it's still too much for your abs or back, then what I suggest is just using one leg. Do a few on that leg and then switch. Nice Pilates scoop, don't forget. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let your knees relax apart, arms to your sides. Belly lifts and lowers with each breath. One more breath there. Let's bring those knees together and walk your feet a little farther apart. Okay, fingertips behind your head. I want you to engage your abdominals. Don't lift from the neck and the arms pulling up. Your lift should be from the middle. Left wrist, fingers to left ankle. 3, 2, 1, and switch. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Good. Reach. 2, 3. Lift up as high as you can. Bottom of the rib cage squeezes to the top of the hip bone. Nice and strong. We can do a couple variations while we're up here, but this is our last exercise. Make it count. Engage your middle. 3, 2. Now fingertips behind the head. And let's pulse 4, side to side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to 3. Feet up if you can. 3, 2, 1. Feel free to put the feet down anytime you need to. Reach. 2. We're almost done. Persevere, but rest when you really need to. One more time on each side. Strong middle. Now fingertips behind your head. Last 10, 9, 8 from your middle, not your head and neck. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and ankle. Woo! Arms straight out, feet far apart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to windshield wiper our knees. We're always looking in the opposite direction. So those feet are far apart so that back knee can really press down. Good. Keep taking some deep breaths in and out. Awesome, guys. Let's go one more time to each side. And switch. Very good. Let's hug that right knee into our chest, left leg flat on the mat. Shoulders down. Let's rotate that right foot gently in both directions. And then left hand's going to bring the knee across the body. Glance to your right. Deep breaths in and out. Good. Let's slowly roll to the low back. Grabbing that right foot with both hands, and gently the foot pulls towards the middle of the chest. You guys should be so proud of yourself getting through that. We did some really tough exercises today. All right, so fingertips are holding on around the ball of your foot. Start to push the heel up. Stop when you have enough of a hamstring stretch. If you want to, your first 2 fingers can make a hook around your right big toe, and again, just not even having to straighten the leg, just press that leg up. Now right leg on top, cross it over. Hold on around your shins, ankles, or feet, and gently toes towards your shoulders. Let's release, hands on the knees, and draw circles. Massage that low back. See if the knees can go a little farther away, getting to the small of the back. We're going to go in the opposite direction. And then we're going to hug our left knee in, let the right leg come flat. Shoulders down. Let's rotate that left foot gently in both directions. Right hand's going to bring that knee across the body. Gentle spinal twist. You're glancing to your left. Good, and then let's roll the low back. Let's grab that left foot with both hands and gently pull the foot towards the middle of the chest. So important to stretch our hips and our hamstrings and all the muscles that helped us to work our core today. So let's go ahead and hold the ball of the foot, push the heel up. Don't have to straighten the leg, just stop when you have enough of a hamstring stretch. Your option of the left first 2 fingers hooking around the big toes there. Good, let's grab both ankles or both feet with the fingertips clasped around them. Heels pull down and knees press apart. Deep breaths in and out. Engage your middle. Let's rock ourselves so we're sitting up. Just sit in a comfortable cross-legged position, whatever that's going to be for you. Deep breath in, arms up. Glance over that right shoulder, shoulders down, lift that head up. And inhale, reach it up. Exhale, let's gently twist to the other side. Good. Let's relax our shoulders. Right arm across, look to your left. Now look to your right. And let's take those right fingertips down. Gently push the heel of the hand forward. Good. Left arm across, look over to the right. Glance to your left. Gently left fingertips down. Good. Let's take a nice deep breath in, reach it up. Exhale out. Give yourself a hug, pat yourself on the back. Thank you for joining me for Pilates. High five.